Hey there! I thought that today what we will do is talk about one of the pens from my personal collection again. And this particular pen I think is quite nice because it's very versatile. So here we have the Scriveiner EDC. That was sent to me, so I didn't buy it, but I did end up keeping it. And they sent me 3 finishes. I gave away 2. I kept 1. And this is the chrome and gold finish. And this is a finish that I like a lot. In this series, if I have not yet, I will at some point also talk about an Ellington Pens pen that's also chrome and gold, which is a combination not everybody likes. I do like it a lot. There's a couple of reasons that I like this particular pen so much. First of all, it's fairly small. It really is a pocket pen, but unlike, say, a Kaweco, which is hard for me to use unposted, this pen is made in such a way that even unposted, I can use it. It is large enough, and I really like that. I don't have to post it to be able to use it. Another thing that I have come to really like about it is that if I do want to post it, it's very secure. There are threads on the end of the barrel, and you can screw the cap onto that. Then you have the pen has been posted. I made that sound really severe, sorry. That posts the pen, very comfortable, and it works very well. I have found that to be very solid, and that just makes for a very pleasant writing experience. What I will say about that particular configuration is that it makes the pen a little top heavy. Also, you may be able to see here, right now the clip and the nib don't align. They actually can. I just unscrewed the nib unit to clean it. And I must have put it in the wrong way. So anyway, just so you know, because I know some people get annoyed by that. When it came to me, they aligned well when you post it, so I'll fiddle a bit with that. I like that a lot. Another thing that I was quite impressed by is that some people complain about metal sections because they find them too slippery. What Scriveiner has done here is create a knurling on the section, as you can see here, and that does allow for a somewhat better grip, and I do find that to be a very comfortable grip, or offer a very comfortable grip. It's a nice pen, a simple, unassuming Schmidt No. 5 nib. There's nothing fancy there, but I like it, and I like that they use the I guess gold plate. It's definitely not solid gold, but whatever, gold colored, let's call it that, nib, because that again fits with the trim of this particular pen with chrome and gold. I like the way it's made. It feels very solid. It feels like a very, very solid pen when you hold it. Remarkably heavy. That's partially why it gets so top heavy. I wonder if there is some brass in this because it feels heavier than I would expect. And that just makes for a very solid feel. Another thing that I have really appreciated in this particular pen is the eye for detail. This engraving, a bit of an Art Deco engraving on the clip, just elevates the pen a little bit. And I think that just looks good. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. That just looks good. Then, a final thing that I really, really like is that it actually takes a converter. A lot of pocket pens are understandably very small. That's the point. But they can only take cartridges. Sometimes you can convert them to an eyedropper filled pen, and that's nice, but if you don't want to do that, or if you can't do that, for example, because the pen is metal, you're stuck with cartridges or refilling cartridges, and a lot of those pens don't even fit the long cartridges, they just fit the international short cartridges. So I really like that it takes a normal standard converter, which by the way also is inscribed with Scriveiner and their logo. That's a nice touch. And all of this is, sorry, I wrote down the price of the pen because I always forget these things. £50, which I know is not cheap, but as fountain pens go, that's not particularly expensive either, I think, when you buy a quality product, and it is a quality product. The Schmidt nib wrote really well out of the box. It is not the wettest of nibs I have ever used, but it is well tuned. It does everything it's supposed to do, and I think that makes for a really nice writing experience. So in light of all these things, I really love the pen. And the final thing that I really like, I don't know how well you can see that, probably not, you can see it a little bit here maybe. The pen will develop scuff marks from the posting and that sort of stuff, and I like that because to me that adds character to the pen. So I have always really liked that, when you can tell a pen has actually been used, because that's what it's made for, right? So anyway, these are the things I like about this pen. This is why I kept this pen for my personal collection. I do like using it a lot. I've had a lot of fun with it, so there you have it. I can talk about the pen all day long. Let's just do a writing sample and see how it actually performs. Scriveiner EDC fits nicely, cap screws into place, solid posting, and then you have a full-size pen, which in my mind looks really quite nice. This is the Scriveiner EDC. This is a simple number 5 Schmidt nib, not rebranded or anything. The ink is just a black cartridge that came with the Scriveiner pen. It's I want to say this is a medium. Yeah, medium. And it's just, it's just a black cartridge and a box of, I don't know, 20 or something. I don't know which manufacturer that was. Pleasant writer, bit of feedback as you write, but in a pleasant way. Really quite smooth. Nothing scratchy about it, just a little bit of feedback. I think it's a very, very pleasant writer, and it is definitely one that I really, really like using. I just flung it around a bit and got some ink here. Sorry, what you see is what you get in these videos. I'll try to not block too much of the light. So I had an overhead light on, but it was, the lighting was weird with clouds getting from the sun. Every time the lighting changed a bit, the white balance changed a bit, it was a bit annoying. Fast writing. No issues. Keeps going. So well tuned, not too wet, not too dry. I think it's a pleasant and fun pen. So I like it. It's robust. If it rolls off your desk, it'll be fine. It's all metal. There's going to be some ink in the cap probably, but you know what I mean. Nothing will break. I just think they're really solid pens, and I just really like it. Feels solid, sounds solid, good pen. Let me know what you think. This was a little insight into one of my personal pens. I hope that was enjoyable and entertaining for you, and that's what I have. I'll gladly see you later. Bye-bye.